Hey guys, and welcome back. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And for those of you that are new, I have noticed that we've had a few new subscribers over the past couple of weeks. Hi, my name is Avi and welcome. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for joining our small but growing nail family. Um, I don't know why you subscribed to me because I am not the best. Nah, I am so grateful. Thank you so much, guys. It means a lot to me that you subscribed. And let's make beautiful nail content together. Thank you. This YouTube channel is basically um, just a journey, my journey of nails. I just want to be able to look back in a couple of years' time and see how much I've progressed. And I thought the best way to do that would be through YouTube, because one day maybe I could inspire someone to do the same thing, you know? So yeah, I'm so happy and so grateful that people actually want to watch my videos. It's amazing to think. But I will just say now, I am not a professional. I do nails just for fun as a hobby. You don't have to take my advice because it is not professional advice. Uh, so yeah, just keep that in mind. So basically, I just showed you the things that I was using. I put the names of the codes on screen. I'm currently just prepping my natural nail. So basically I pushed back the cuticle and now I'm just buffing away the shine. The products that I'm using are Saviland Polygels, the fluorescent polygels in the bright pink, bright orange and bright yellow. But bright yellow for some reason doesn't have a name, it just has the code. I don't know why. It just says fluorescent underneath, which is kind of weird. So anyhow, they all come with not covers, what the hell's a cover? They all come with covers, like little seals. It kind of looks a bit green, but when it's on the nail, it is yellow. They all come sealed. These are the 15 milliliters, I believe, 15 grams, sorry, I always get mixed up with measurements. And I also use the Coscelia nude pink, I think it's like number 3 or 7, I can't remember. They don't actually have names on them as well. I ordered these Saviland polygels on Aliexpress. They were like just under £2, about £1.50 to £2. They were definitely under £2 each. And I bought a load of different colours because I also bought them on the 10-year Aliexpress anniversary. So I was like, you know, they're bargains, so I'm definitely going to buy them. They did take about 4 weeks, give or take a week, to get to me. I think it was 4, maybe 5 weeks. So bear in mind when you do an order off AliExpress, it does take a while. So right now I'm just sizing up my jewel forms. You want to make sure that the jewel forms fit sidewall to sidewall, and there's like a little space in between your nail bed and the form, because obviously when you put product in there, when you put it onto your natural nail, if you put too much product and there's no space, it just oozes out, and it's a nightmare to, well, it's not a nightmare, but it's a pain to have to clean up and stuff. So the great thing about polygel is it does not cure until you stick it into the lamp, and I cured each layer for 60 seconds in total. Right now, what you can see me doing, I'm just filing the jewel forms sides down, because for some weird reason, these are universal. All jewel forms are universal. That's why they're great for beginners. But apparently everyone has square nail beds. Now, everyone that I've seen on YouTube that uses jewel forms all have the same problem as me. I have like very curved oval sort of shaped not nail bed, sorry, cuticle, the cuticle area. But these, for some reason, they're like square. I don't understand why they make them square. I know more people complain about them being square. So they should, like, I would hope someone eventually hears out our calls for help and praise and actually rounds up the cuticle area a little bit better. So anyway, right now what I'm doing is I'm going in with my dehydrator and primer from Model 1s. I got these off of Amazon. I think they were $9.99. I bought them months ago. All you gotta do is just search Model 1's primer and dehydrator in the search bar on Amazon and they come up straight away. I do this step just before I start applying my polygel. Obviously wait for the primer to dry first, because you don't want to put your dehydrator and your primer on and then start fiddling with things, because the primer is the dehydrator is to take away all the oils and the dirt away from your nails, and then the primer is to adhere the product onto your nails. So if you like dust is gonna stick, do you know what I mean? So I apply it just before I start applying my base coat. You do the same as well with acrylic. Obviously you don't apply a base coat with acrylic, but the same rule applies. So now I'm going in with the Saviland base coat. Sorry, clearing my throat. And I cure that for a full 60 seconds. And then I go in and I do a sort of ombre. They're not the best ombre, but this definitely worked. I've done different methods of like how to ombre, but I thought, let's try a different method. So I just piled them all on top at the cuticle area, and then I thinned it out down the actual jewel form. You do need to get slip solution for polygel, because otherwise it will just stick to your brush. But I did try something today on these, and I used base coat on my thumb, the thumbnail, and it turned out really well, guys. I kept it in, you'll see it all, don't worry. But with polygel, you definitely need base coat or slip solution. Make sure that when you apply the polygel into the jewel form, that you make it thin around the sidewalls of where your nail bed would be, and thin around the cuticle, because when you apply pressure down, you don't need to apply a lot of pressure, but when you like stick it to your nail, it might ooze out the sides and stuff, and it's a pain then to file. But just before you cure, make sure you flip your hand over and flatten it out underneath, then flip your hand back over again and clean up around the cuticles and sidewalls. But polygel is so great for beginners, guys. Like honestly, I love polygel. I'm obsessed with it. I don't particularly like acrylic, mainly because it's much harder to master acrylic in an acrylic application. The smell of Mortimer is not the nicest, and I've got 2 kids, see, so I don't really like to stink out my house with Mortimer, because originally I worked from my kitchen, but yesterday we're bored in lockdown, okay? So we decided, well, the kids had fun doing it, which I was quite surprised about. They will have fun doing this, but they won't pick up their own toys and their own mess, right? So basically, I used to work from my kitchen table. I had all my stuff on the kitchen table, but obviously I want my kids to be able to eat their dinner at the kitchen table. So we moved all my stuff into my bedroom, from the kitchen into the bedroom, and we put everything in there, and I was like storing it into like this unit that I have in my bedroom, that it's got like loads of the kids' old baby stuff on that I just don't want to get rid of, you know, like memories and sentimental things. So basically that all went into the bedroom, and then we took my computer off my computer desk in the living room, and we moved it all into the kitchen and put it far in the back corner of the table. Basically, I'm building a computer, but it's taking a while because it's very expensive and I'm not using it right now, so just store it out of the way, if that makes sense. So then we moved all my nail stuff into my living room and onto my computer desk, which is actually just like, it looks like it's a white vanity desk, basically. So any desk, it's just a normal desk, not a vanity desk. That's stupid. It's just a desk. How many times am I going to say that? So now I actually have my own workstation, my actual little like dedicated nail space. So I'm so happy, and that's why the angle of the recording is so much better in this video as well, because I finally have moved stuff around. Yay! Not that you really care. But now back to the nail video. So what I'm doing here is I literally just applied a small layer of builder gel into the jewel form. I pressed my butterflies and my gold hearts. I think I got these both off of Amazon. If you want the links, just ask me down in the comments and I will be happy to link it to you. So basically, yeah, I put the builder gel down, then I pressed the butterflies and the gold heart pieces into the uncured builder gel, and then I flash cured for 10 seconds in my nail lamp. Took it out, and then I applied the Coscelia nude pink polygel on top, and it's all secured and it's all fitted nicely. The only problem that I had with the two fingers that I put pieces, the butterflies in, was around my cuticle. They were still a bit square, so I had to go back in and file and add a bit more polygel. I do the same for my index finger and my middle finger. Then my ring finger, little finger and thumb are all those neon fluorescent sort of colours. So yeah, it's pretty easy. So again, I do the same thing and I cure for 10 seconds in the nail lamp, and then I go back in with it, and they are super smooth. There is no lumps or bumps. It's great. So I'm just gonna put on some music whilst you guys watch, and I will be back in a moment. The song has already shown on the screen. I've already recorded this voiceover once, and I edited it and I saved it, and I wasn't happy with the edit. So yeah, I'm just gonna put some music on, guys, whilst you watch the rest of the application, and I'll be back soon. So here is where I actually used the base coat to mold the polygel instead of using slip solution. Now, whereas with slip solution, I have to constantly dip my brush when the polygel gets sticky, I only had to put base coat on this once, guys, and it molded. It was amazing. I might use base coat more often than slip solution now, I'll be honest. So the ombre on this one kind of went a bit weird because I put the yellow on the last colour, so the thumb turns out with like a yellow borderline. Still looks fine, you know. My ring finger looks sort of like a sunrise or a sunset. But yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch the rest of the application, like I said, and filing. I just thought I'd quickly pop in and quickly say about the base coat. I think is brilliant. So if you don't have slip solution, because not all polygel kits come with slip solution, you can definitely use base coat. And quickly, whilst you watch the filing, polygel is so easy to file. You'll see it's a bit, the angle's a bit weird because I'm still used to filing. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the position of my camera whilst video with the new setup. So yeah, but polygel is really easy to file, guys. It's secure, like polygel's strong and secure like acrylic, but it's soft to file. You don't need an electric file. Also, you just see me clean up my brush. I just showed you, like, I clean my brush and I put the lid back on and I put the brush head down into the pot because you don't want anything to like gather up in the bristles. And then I just use the rest of the rubbing alcohol then to just clean out the what's it called, the little dampen dish. And then I wipe away the sticky tacky layer that's underneath because that does happen. Oh, there we go. Then also a quick tip as well, with jewel forms, make sure you let the nails cool down because there is heat on them after they've been in the lamp. Make sure you let them cool down first, and then the jewel forms pop off so much easier than if you like do it whilst they're warm still or hot. You just pinch your nail gently side to side and it just pops off so easily. So basically I'm just going to let you watch this application, guys, and then I'll be back in a moment for top coating and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys in a bit. as you can see, guys, I went back in with that nude pink Coscelia polygel and just filled up that like weird like square gap that the dual forms had made. I used base coat again to mould it around. I cured them for 60 seconds and wiped off the sticky tacky layer and filed it, wiping off the dust again. And that's pretty much it, guys. And then we top coat. I did make the pinky a tiny bit long, but it's not too bad. But anyway, we are coming up to the end soon, so I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for subscribing, you newcomers. And I will see you all in the next one, guys. Just keep smiling and stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. Anyway, guys, thank you. Bye.